Your cat will never say, I love you, but they have their way of showing something even deeper. Hidden in their behavior are tiny, powerful compliments. And the truth is, if your cat has ever done even one of these 5 things, you're not just a good owner. You've earned a level of trust most people never reach. Pretending not to watch you. Now, this first one might sound a little silly, but your cat can actually be guilty of playing hard to get. That bored look? It's often just a disguise for constant surveillance, and you're the main target. Cats basically invented passive observation. If your cat were a person, they'd work for the CIA and still act bored about it. You'll see them lounging on a windowsill or pretending to nap, but they're tracking everything that happens in the house, including you. Fun fact, cats can recognize their own owner's voice, but unlike dogs, they choose when to respond. This means if they glance your way when you speak, they're not ignoring you. They're choosing to acknowledge you. That's feline approval at its finest. This silent watchfulness, it's one of the deepest compliments a cat can give. In the wild, cats monitor their group members to keep tabs on safety and stability. If your cat always keeps you in their peripheral, it means they've accepted you as one of their own, part of their inner circle. Here's the kicker. Some behaviorists believe cats sit with their back to you or just sideways because it shows trust. They know you're there and they're not worried. So even their ignore mode is a sign they feel secure around you. With 200 degrees of vision and built-in motion sensors, they don't miss a thing. And if you're always in their line of sight, that's no accident. And get this, cats' eyes are so sensitive to motion that they can detect the tiniest muscle shifts from across the room. So if your cat's casually watching while you open a snack, they knew 10 seconds ago. Though they're not always watching, sometimes they're genuinely snoozing. And where they sleep can say a lot. For example, sleeping on your shoes or dirty laundry. Cats can sleep in some odd spots, or odd from a human point of view at least. It's perfectly normal for a cat to curl up in a shoebox like it's a bed at a 5-star hotel. And 2 common sleeping spots that, if chosen, are actually something of a compliment are 1. In your dirty laundry, and 2. On your shoes. There's logic here. Though they're not just being weird for the sake of it. Cats are scent-driven. They're drawn to smells they love. Your smell, especially your natural one, not the fake one you built out of soap and perfume, it's comforting for your cat. It represents you, especially in your absence. When they curl up in your dirty clothes, they're surrounding themselves with a scent that signals safety, familiarity, and affection before the dreaded enemy, that is the tsunami of detergent, washes it all away. Here's something wild. One study found that cats can recognize their owner's scent even after it's been masked or altered. As for your shoes, this one's even weirder, and all the more brilliant for it. Your shoes smell of everywhere you've been, not in a way that our rudimentary human noses can detect, but in a way your cat's brilliantly extra powerful snout really can. By being close to the odors your shoes are covered in, they can let those smells envelop them. And they can sniff them all, getting a really good impression of where you've been that day and what you've done. Basically, it's kind of a way for them to say, "So, what have you been up to lately?" and get really thorough answers. How brilliant is that? So if you have to shake cat fur off your hoodie before work, know that your feline companion wasn't just napping. They were embedding themselves in your life. Literally. Guarding you while you sleep. There's something incredibly sweet about waking up to see your cat curled at the foot of your bed, like a little sentry overseeing and protecting your snoozy little self. And that is, quite literally, what they're doing. When cats sleep near you, it means they trust you completely. But when they position themselves to face the door or the hallway, that's a whole other level of love. That's them entering defense mode. Not that something as small and cute and soft as they are could protect anyone from anything, but hey, it's the thought that counts. In the wild, cats are one of the few animals that are both predator and prey. This makes them the ultimate strategists when it comes to choosing a place to rest. because they are not just considering where to position themselves to catch food, they're simultaneously considering where to position themselves to prevent becoming food. Studies have shown that cats instinctively position themselves in ways that give them both a visual advantage and a fast escape route. So, when they sleep facing the door, that's battlefield-level positioning, and they're doing it for you. They don't fully understand that your house isn't the wild. For all they know, a mighty dragon might surface at 4 a.m. and try to eat you. If your cat lies between you and the rest of the world, it means they're watching over you, guarding your shared territory. And here's the fun thing you might not realize, because you're asleep at the time. Some cats take it to a whole other level and actively patrol at night while you're asleep. How amazing is that? They may even check on you periodically, return to their post, and settle down again. It's a quiet show of love you don't even know is happening, because you're conked out in dreamland at the time. But all the while, they're slinking around the house ensuring there are no ghosts coming for you. Often, that protective nature extends beyond sleep time. Sometimes it can extend into what I am going to delicately refer to as times of fluids. Following you into the bathroom. It might feel weird when your cat insists on joining you in the bathroom, but that's not just nosiness. Their insistence on joining you in the most private of rooms is one of the strangest, but also strongest compliments that exists within the realm of cat communication. Your cat is offended by the closed door. They want access into their space. So as you're part of that territory, they want access to you too. Some cats will sit outside a closed door and yowl, not just because they want in, but because they need to confirm you're safe. But as I hinted at, their instructions into the bathroom aren't always about the fact you've cruelly sealed off a section of their kingdom. It may be because they want to protect you, much as they do while you sleep. And the bathroom is a place where your cat feels you may be in harm's way. According to feline behaviorists, your cat thinks that any room in which you isolate yourself is a possible danger zone. And none more so than the bathroom, as it is home to a lot of unusual sounds that can trouble your cat. Most notably, that of running water. Because in the wild, running water can be kind of a scary thing. Cats have such strong hearing that a dripping faucet can register like an alarm bell. And instinctively, they associate loud water with things to avoid, like flooding, unstable ground, or competition from other animals. So you may find your cat escorts you in and out of the bathroom like a fluffy chauffeur to ensure all is well, or even waits outside like a tiny bouncer. It may not be the most glamorous expression of love, but if your cat insists on sitting at your feet and protecting you from water goblins while you brush your teeth, congratulations. They're doing it because they love you, so that's something. Grooming in your presence. Though it's not all about joining you while you groom, it's sometimes about inviting you to join them when they groom. Ever notice your cat suddenly flopping down to lick their belly or paw the moment you sit beside them? They're not doing that just because they feel the need to groom themselves, but the fact that they feel comfortable enough to groom when you are around is the biggest of big deals. Cats will only groom when they feel safe. In the wild, grooming is one of the riskiest behaviors a cat can do. It makes them less alert and more vulnerable. When it's time for your cat to lick themselves clean, they have no choice but to lower their guard. I mean, I get it. When I'm showering, I'm not in hyper-defense mode. I've got stuff to scrub. So, for your cat to just willingly get their scrub on in your vicinity, it's a huge deal. It means they know no harm will come their way as a result of you. And if harm were to come their way from someone else, at least you're there to protect them. A cat who grooms themselves in front of you is saying, I trust you. I'm relaxed. Now excuse me. I've got toe beans to lick clean. But some cats go even further, beyond compliments. Some behaviors are so rare and personal, they're considered the highest honors a cat can give. Watch 11 highest honors a cat can give a human and see if your cat sees you as more than just a person.